the Titans on Thursday night.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys the kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Tannehill to the air to start out. To Mixon on the check down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Finding room at midfield. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Open man, here's Cobb. Touchdown, Titans. Randall Cobb. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-time Pro Bowler. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Pollard again. Oh, nice move. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 45 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
On third down, Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. So on fourth down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started to tighten in on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The Cowboys at 13-2 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, it was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him. Taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
A terrific return, 30 yards all in all. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Holding, offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
4th down, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 32-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. Caught by Woods. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And it's caught. Touchdown. Traylon Burks from 17 yards out.
And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after by Lambeau. We are tied at 14. They got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down, Prescott. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brian, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On second and goal, Prescott. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott to throw on 4th. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Tannehill. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
And the Cowboys force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your...
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
The goal was a score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 5-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
That is caught by Lamb.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will do it.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Prescott on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott. And that's incomplete. Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Tannehill on 1st down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's a run from Haskins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Now Tannehill. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big. That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Haskins again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. And Lambo will put this one through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there. 28 yards.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll run it right side with Haskins.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Open man, here is Cobb. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons,
his 2nd sack of the night. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 41 yards.
And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
Micah Parsons
bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. To try again after the sack. Tannehill, and his throw here's incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Back to throw, Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Tannehill now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. That pass taken in by Burks. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Throwing again is Tannehill. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. The 30. 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tannehill.
Going to the right here and finding Burks.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Now Tannehill.
He gets it to Burks again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Tannehill intercepted again. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts.
And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing here, Prescott. Deep ball for Goodwin. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, Tannehill. Eluding, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. This is Cobb with a catch right side. That'll give them 8 that time. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Hooper. He's at the 30. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point tacked on by them as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Take it in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Tony Pollard and his Dallas teammates ready again on offense.
And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point, but that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On third down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And again, it's Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime